Thanks for watching Better Television, the best TV station. My name is Sheldon Johnson, and we've got a very important person in the studio today. I told you earlier on that what we do is to connect nations and we connect continents. And you've seen from the promo that Sendwave connects nations, and the Kola Onolapo Foundation connects nations. So we've seen that nations are being connected. And what is more when we connect nations with gifts at this Christmas festive mood that we all are? It's my pleasure to present again the European Director of Sendwave, Sam Yaniv. Sam, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you. Thank you for having me today.
Yes, it's my pleasure to have you all the time. And one good thing about Sendwave is that you love the community and you want to promote the community. In fact, that is the reason why you are promoting this program. And we at Youdecide, we want to commend you for promoting Youdecide. We're very grateful. Were it not for you, it would be difficult for us to be on air. So please tell the directors, the board of directors, that we are very grateful. And today you said there is a good gift to everybody. But before you go to the good gift, tell us what Sendwave does.
Yes, absolutely. So, like you said, before we're going to tell you a little bit about our Christmas promotion, I just want to tell you a little bit about Sendwave. So it's very simple. Sendwave is an app that allows you to send money to your friends, to your family back in Nigeria. And the nice thing about it is that we charge no fees.
Wow, no fee, no commission.
No commission, exactly. Yeah. So I know it sometimes sounds a bit too good to be true, no fees. Don't worry, we still find a way to make a little bit of profit from the exchange rate, but we always offer a very good exchange rate for you. Usually it is better than our competitors, and definitely if we look at the fact that there are no fees, that there is no commission, we almost always
I must confess to you that I looked at the rates of exchange. That was in the last 3 days. As soon as Boris Johnson won, the pound shot up. You know, it went up and up to $1.33 to the pound. And so I quickly went to check Sendwave, whether the exchange rate has also changed. You have changed from something like 463 to 474.1. That's what I saw, so, which means you are so responsive to the... How did you do that? What's the mechanism of your response to the market rate?
Right, absolutely. So every time when the market rate changes, we change accordingly our rates. So you can be rest assured that the exchange rate that you see in the app, this is the best one that you can find in the market, and it's changing. We are not just leaving it as it is. We make sure that it works with the market.
Okay, and you have said that everything is secured. So if someone should download right now, you said it is secured. No problem with the accounts, because you have to take my account number and then you send the money from my account to my recipient in Nigeria. Now, some people may say, are you sure that is secured enough?
So what we do is, first of all, we don't take your account details in the UK. All we take is your debit card details. So if you think about it, all we do is just ask you to pay, just like you would in a supermarket, in any other online purchase. So if you feel comfortable using your debit card to buy milk in the supermarket, then you should feel very comfortable to use the app, because it's exactly as secure. And once you use the money, we just make sure it is sent directly to the bank account of the recipient, of your friend, of your family back in Nigeria. So you can feel very secure about it. But even more importantly, I want your audience to know that you're using it. All the people in the studio are using it. Everyone that I talk to almost on a daily basis that uses it is very, very happy with the service, and very happy with the time, because it usually takes less than a minute for the money to be sent. So if you think about the old days when it took hours and you had to wait in queues, No need to do any of that.
You can do it from the comfort of your living room.
Exactly.
The comfort of your bedroom, or even when you park your car, you can just send money. So now it's Christmas time, Sam. Many of us, we are used to receiving gifts in Christmas period, and this is Christmas period. Is Sendwave giving us any gift at all? I don't want to be like Oliver Twist, but what are you giving us this Christmas?
So I have a very great surprise for you as well. I didn't tell you about it before the show, and I'm very excited to tell you something, which is that today we want to give gifts not only to new users. Yeah. Usually Sendwave gives a little bit of credit to new users. But today we want to give credit. We want to give you some money so you can send it as gift to your friends.
Wow.
Even if you're already using the Sendwave app.
I've never heard of that before, where you've already been using it, because the first time I used it, you gave me £10 promo. Now you want to give me again. Come on, go on, tell us.
So how should we do it? So I will, later on, where you will see my phone number. Here you can see it right now. Yeah. So look at the phone number, write it down quickly now, or you can send me an email at sam@sendwave.com and just write me your phone number and your full name. Okay, and tell me I'm watching Ben TV now, or even if you see it later and you just wrote the number now, you can tell it to me even later this week or even next week. Just write to me and tell me that you've watched Ben TV. And what I will do is I will do like a shuffle, and we will give people between £2 and £20.
Whoa!
Between £2 and £20. So all you need to do is to send your name and your phone number so we can find you. This is true if you are already using the app, okay? If you already downloaded it, or if you're already sending money. If you don't send money yet, all you need to do is to send me again an email and say, I'm downloading the app right now, okay? Yeah. And I will give you right away £10. So wow. I'm Santa Claus today.
You are the first Santa Claus woman I will ever see in my life. So that's it, viewers. Ben Television is bringing you money, not only you, but giving your loved ones in Nigeria money. So even if you have been using Sendwave like me, I'm going to copy that number down, and I'm going to email her, text her while she's still in the studio to say that I'm using it. And it's the beauty is that I can send myself money. That is, send £20 or £30 or £100, and then how do you differentiate? How do you know who to give £2 and who to give £20?
So what we'll do is I will take all the texts that I'm going to get today and all the emails that I'm going to get in the next week, and I will just put them in a shuffle, and we will give up to 3 people. We will give £20, and then we will give £10 to some people, 5 and 2. So
everybody will get something.
Everybody will get something. Even if you don't get the 20, you will get definitely £2 or even more.
Or even more. So somebody gets something. That's what it's going to do. So it's going to be, I mean, what else? But if you are downloading for the first time, you will be getting £10. But you have to put Youdecide as a promo code. You will see a promo code. There's a section called promo code. Just put Youdecide. That gives you £10 if you are a first user. But if you are a second, third time user, what you need to do is text Sam, the number has been given to you, and then you are in for £20, £10, £5 too. She didn't tell us this before the program, but what a good one. I'm going to get my own. I'm sending myself £5. Then maybe, who knows, it could become £25. It's possible, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And you may decide to send £500. It's possible. And then you get something on top of that. I mean, it's just good. Anyone watching us, because they watch us in Europe, which European capitals or European countries should they be sending money to Nigeria?
Okay, so first of all, the countries that we send money from these days are the UK, but we also launched new markets in Italy, Spain, and Ireland. Okay. So if you're watching us and you are in Italy, Spain, or Ireland, or if you're somehow watching us from the US, by all means, it applies to you as well. You can send money. You can also send me this WhatsApp.
Oh, okay? In those countries, they can also get out of our promotion.
If they send me this WhatsApp, they absolutely can do it. And one more thing, we not only send to Nigeria, so we talked about it in the past, but just to remind our viewers that are not from Nigeria, but from other countries in Africa, Sendwave is sending money. With Sendwave, you can send money to 5 different countries. Do you remember them?
Yes, I remember. Uganda, Kenya, Ghana, Tanzania. Is Tanzania there? Tanzania, and which other country?
Nigeria.
Nigeria, of course, Nigeria. Of course, Nigeria. So that's Uganda, Tanzania, Kenya, Nigeria, of course.
Uganda.
Yeah.
Tanzania.
Yeah.
Ghana. Kenya.
And
Nigeria.
So we know that all of you are watching us, and we just want you to be on board. And what a good Christmas package for you. Even if you have already sent money, all we need to do is juggle up, and it's not that you will not get anything. You must get something. The least you will get will be £2, and what can you be? You can't complain. £2 is cool. £5 is cool. £10 is cool. If you have any question for Sam, you can email me right now. It will be nigeriansdecide@yahoo.com. You can just do it right now, and I will be in a position to ask Sam your question. Or if you want to telephone, please use the Ben Television telephone number. You can call us from anywhere. You can call us from Nigeria. You can call us from Spain. Many of you are watching from Italy. So you can call us from there, and we will be too glad to answer your questions. In the meantime, we want you to tell us, how did Sendwave start?
That's a great story that I always love to tell.
Please tell us that story.
Yes. So we have 2 founders, Drew and Lincoln. Drew used to have to work in Tanzania in a non-profit, and he used to go back to the US to raise money. He's American. And he used to raise money, and when he wanted to send this money back to Tanzania to pay employees, to just give to the charity. He found out that the fees that he was taking in the places that he went to send the money were very, very high, and he couldn't believe it. Not only for himself, but he just started thinking about all these people living in the US wanting to send money to Africa and getting the ridiculous fees so basically they can only send some part of the money that they want to send. And that's how we decided to start Sendwave. And it started in 2014 in the US. And since then, we grew to sending to different markets, to new markets, and we grew because now people can send from the UK, and as we said before, from Italy, Ireland, and Spain as well.
And how is there any reason why you chose the penguin to be your symbol?
So the penguin started from something else, but what we wanted to make sure is, first of all, to show people that we are friendly, that we are mission-led, right? So we care about the profit, but more than that, we care about making sure that people can wave to each other, can remind...
wave, because we're far away from one another. The best way is to wave to a loved one, and that the money is coming, don't be afraid, I'm bringing money. And now you've expanded all over the place. And it started from the USA or from Canada? Which one?
We started from the US.
Oh, US.
From the US, absolutely.
Oh, all right.
Yes. And maybe we can just remind people one more time, because I see that my number is on the screen again. So if we can remind people one more time about our Christmas campaign.
Please tell them yourself.
Great. So you can see the number 079-3210-3386.
Is it 3201 or 10? Let's get it right.
I'll say it again. So 079-3201-3386.
Okay, all right.
Okay, sorry if I made a mistake. And please send me a text, or WhatsApp, or you can always send me an email at sam@sendwave.com. And I will put you in the shuffle, and you will definitely get something from us. Doesn't matter if you are a user, or you're an existing user, or you're new to Sendwave, you're going to get something additional anyway. And of course, you can use the promo code Youdecide to get, today it's actually £5, but you will get it, and if you send me, I will add something extra to that.
You know why I like this promo, this Christmas promo? Your telephone number is there, and if anybody wants to discuss with you thereafter, can still call you. Will you pick it up when they use this number?
Absolutely. I'm happy to answer any questions. Feel free to call. If you get stuck when you try to download for some reason, I am here always. We also have a support, but I am the UK director, and I'm here to answer all of your questions and to make sure that you feel trusted, that you feel that you can trust us, because that's the most important thing for us.
Yeah. And you studied at the, sorry to bring this up, you studied at the Oxford University, didn't you?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. What did you read there?
Well, I studied public policy. So I studied public policy, and I actually focused on policy in Africa and economics in Africa and how to help people, make sure that Africa is getting more and more important in its economy.
Sam, please pardon me for asking. I shouldn't have asked, but you look so young to be the UK director. But so somebody might be saying, is she really the UK director? I had to say it. I had to ask you. I knew you studied in Oxford, but those who employed you there, they must have seen that you are the best. And honestly, since we've been working together in the last 2 weeks, I see you the best for this job, and you are really doing a very great job. If you don't know, Sam has been traveling up and down the United Kingdom trying to promote these Sendwave matter, and the reason is because it is a community-based organization. What they do is that they help communities, and because of the money that will be generated for the community, and it will help people even across the globe. It's fantastic. We've not seen other commercial organizations do this kind of thing. And I think for me, the most important thing is that your rate is so competitive. Let me try and look at your rate for today, if that is okay.
It's okay.
Shall we go and look? You can download the same app I'm about to look at. It's yours. It's yours for the looking. I've downloaded the app. I've used the app. So I'm going to look at the rates from my telephone number. If the rate is not with yours, please give me a call and say, nope, it's not. Here I have £1 sterling for 462.6. What do you have on your phone?
Yeah, the same. So as we said, the rates fluctuate, right?
Yeah,
so
it fluctuates.
A few days ago, it was
474.
It was 474. Today is 462 because again the pound decreased a little bit.
Tell me, why should the pound decrease? I thought we have voted Brexit. I thought Boris Johnson is doing well. Why is the pound going down? I don't understand.
I think honestly that what happens is that just after we got the elections, people got a bit more secure, so it jumped. But then a few days later, usually that's, it goes down a little bit.
It comes to simmer down. But I really can't understand, because Boris Johnson just won less than a week. It should still be up there. I mean, some people enjoy $1.33 US. Now, all of a sudden, it's $1.28 US, $1.29 US. And now, for us, it's gone down again. But it's still a good rate.
It's still a very good rate. And, be quick in case it goes a bit more. It's time
That's correct. It depends on the exchange rate. It has nothing to do with Sam. It has nothing to do with Shep Johnson. It has nothing to do with me. It has to do with the exchange rate. Let me give you this story that happened to me in Kampala. 2 years ago, I was in Kampala and lodged in an hotel, and they said, yes, how would you like to pay? I said, I have got some pound sterling with me, and I brought up my pound sterling, and they said, sir, do you realize it's going to be exchanged for £1 to $1? And I said, excuse me? £1 cannot be equal to $1. They said, that is the exchange rate in Uganda. I'm sorry, sir. So your £100 is $100. So I took my money, put it in my pocket, brought out my card, used my card. Because in Uganda, if you are a foreigner, you pay in US dollars in big hotels. So I brought out my card, and the swiped it, and when I got to England, I came back and discovered that it was a better exchange rate in my favor. If I had used my pound sterling cash, it would have been minus for me. But because I used my card, so it worked for me. I mean, one has to be very smart in these things, you know. And Uganda, if we want to know how much is Uganda shilling, how much is £1 to Ugandan shilling? Yes, you can easily know that. Where you get Nigerian flag, press it, then it gives you to all the flags. So let me go to Uganda on my own. And it says is 1 British pound sterling will give you 4,685 Ugandan shillings. Is that easy to do? Look, they're not rocket science, you know. I must say that in all the apps I've been seeing, this is a very simple one to use. It's very, very simple.
It is, and part of the reason that we do it and then we make sure it's very, very simple is that we want to make it accessible to all kinds of people. So if you, for example, you don't send so much money, but your parents send a lot of money, we want to make sure that your parents can also send and use this app, even if they don't use apps usually. So one of the reasons that we keep it very, very simple is to make sure that it's accessible to all kinds of people. Doesn't matter their age, doesn't matter how feel and savvy they are about technology. Okay, is there any way Sendwave is thinking of Nigerians sending money abroad? Let's say they have their children schooling here. In future, are you having it in mind? So we definitely will think about it in the future, but for now, our main mission is to bring money from the diaspora to Africa. This direction, we believe, is more important because this is where we really need more money to build economies, to make sure that people thrive. So the reason for this reason, right now we are going in this direction. If we feel that Nigerian people really need the other direction, then we'll definitely also start the service to the other direction. Great stuff. On behalf of Youdecide, I want to thank you. I'm thanking you on behalf of other communities you help. I know you help faith-based communities, Christians, Muslims. I know you help other charity organizations, and you give all of them promo code that is extra money. And now you've just given us the Christmas bonus. On behalf of all this, I really want to thank you, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance. I'm sure we'll still have many more programs that we'll do because today you have surprised us. On behalf of you all, I'm thanking Sam Yaniv and the whole entire board of directors of Sendwave for giving us Christmas bonus. I wish all employers are like you. Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you very much. That's how far we'll go. I'm going to bring my 3 kings of Orient to come and give us wisdom again. That is Azuleye and Nat. We're going to give Mr. President Buhari happy birthday bash, and then we're going to other things. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Sendwave because it's easy like sending a text. Send money instantly from your cell phone 24/7 with no fees attached if you download and sign up. Oh shit.